Okay, this is a special video I'm making today, so don't get shocked when you see what I'm wearing. Yes, I know it's ridiculous. It says duty to warn. I made it ugly and loud and horrible so that you would look at it and look through it and see the message that I'm going to try to tell you. In the last 3 years, in all my years of counseling people, I've never seen such desperate times. And 4 suicides, 4 deaths in the last month. I'm dealing with the aftermath of that with people, and the loss of their jobs, loss of businesses. People are under major stress anywhere you go. A lot of people are handling it good, God bless them, but a lot of people around you, and hence this phrase, all professionals, psychiatrists in particular, who see things not right or disturbing in people, or like suicide or whatever it is that would cause a professional, a policeman even, to say, to work to this code, which is, it's a duty to warn. You have a duty to get some help for that person, to warn someone in danger, in all walks of life. In fact, all citizens really have it inherently, but the professionals carry this as a slogan. It is your duty to warn. You've got someone who is going over the edge. You've got to do something. You can't just say, well, he's got his meds and whatever, or she's doing it. You've got to follow up. You've got to stay close. You've got to help without getting yourself entangled, but you've got to be aware of what's happening. And well, I sit down with people every day, and I work with people. Like, we work through it mostly. That's the good part. But there are times when dead at 27. Look at that, dead at 27. I know so many young people who have just never lived, and they're almost dead from abuse of the heavy chemicals we have today. They think they're using coke, and they're using Drano and whatever else, strychnine they put in it. The designer drugs are dangerous as all hell. I'm showing you some art because I'm trying to relieve myself and convince myself that I'm an artist. And anyway, so whatever you do in your life, remember, it's your duty to think of your fellow man. And people say, well, I don't care about him. Try, give it a go. Go on. And the Irish say, go on, give it a lash. Your turn. And you can do something. Sometimes just being aware. You see a person stressed behind a counter, or anywhere you go, and you can tell something's not right or they weren't right. Don't push it. Don't be a bastard. Don't fight. Everyone you know is in one way or the other hiding their stress. The coping, this is what it's called. We have coping mechanisms. Some people do not, and all you got to do is one day push the wrong button on them. Be insincere or be petty or bully or whatever you do that upsets people. Stop it. Even me, I have to tell myself, don't wear clothing like that. That's offensive. No, it's not. It's not offensive. It's an alert to the people that I love and the people that I know who know what I'm talking about, and the professionals that I know who are saying this every day to people. It's your duty among themselves. They're talking about and the reason they're doing it so much is because of the pandemic. It has created never seen such a social upheaval as it has been. When you go down the street, the businesses there have been 25 years gone, not coming back. The restaurant they put all his money into, and all his friends put the money into, gone, not coming back. It's the end of the world for a lot of people. So what can you do about it? You can be considerate. You can say, I'm going to think about somebody else just for a few minutes, even if it's only a few minutes. I'm going to say, that poor bastard might be in better shape, worse shape than me. Let me see if I can help. And that's the other thing. Try to reach out. It's so hard to do, especially now when people are going like, they're punchy from what's happened. They've seen a country nearly torn in half, and now we're watching Russia go mentally ill. We're actually considering nuclear war. Well, at least he is. But I've got a funny feeling about man. He has prevailed many, many times, even through nuclear war, and he will again. And we will get back to a better place where, yeah, I disagree with you, always will, but I love you still, and I don't care what you do. I'm not gonna ever. I made my band members a promise. There's a song by Bobby Dylan called Bob Dylan's Dream, and he's sitting in a room with a wood stove and some benches all around, and all the guitarists and his friends are singing songs and laughing about the silly things in the world. And he says in it, I wish in vain that I could sit simply in that room once again. $10,000 at the drop of a hat. I would give it all gladly if our lives could be like that. Because what he was saying was, that room full of those people that he vowed never to, we're never going to leave that. We're always going to be friends. And each one is one of the lines. Each one I've never seen again. And that's, so if we have some kind of circle, some kind of group, or even if it's just a phone group or something, so let's reassure people that it isn't all messed up. It can be fixed. It will be fixed. It'll go back to normal. Jobs are back. Jobs will come back more and more, and all the things. The mask will go away. It will end. It's ending, actually. So, buck up. Never say die. We'll get along. Charlie Chaplin, one of Charlie Chaplin's like. Anyway, so many great men throughout all of these pandemics have led the way. And we've got a lot of good leaders in this country and a lot of good leaders in the world. There are a few shitbags, but mostly people are sane. Thank God for that. And so, hands across the ocean, whatever it takes. Remember your fellow man. I know it sounds so corny, but please, think about somebody else next door. Somebody you see in a sad place. Someone, don't even talk to them about that subject. Just give them a flower or try to cheer them up or do something. Remember this. If you're feeling shitty, maybe they are too. And maybe you'd like somebody to come and just say something nice. It doesn't take anything, does it? And I'll give you that people now, even I try to reach out to them. They're going like, okay, yeah, but they've been beat up like an abused person. Flinches when you go hi. You know what I mean? All right, my rant's gone on long enough, and remember that song, They're Coming to Take Me Away? Well, one of them says, one of the lines from that song says, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away. But this is not a clean white coat, but it is white. Al Graham for, what am I going to say? Give peace a chance. Let's get together. Have a laugh and a joke. In England, that's slang. You want to laugh at a joke? Yeah. You pass you a cigarette. Laugh at a joke? Smoke. And all the other little rhymes that in times of sadness, we make up funny shit to make ourselves happy. And that's what I do. And there you have it. Shout out to all the people I love. You know who you are. All 35 million of you. Grandiose bastard. But all the people I go on the internet and say hi to and do my weird shit, I want to tell you that you can help. You can help your neighbor, you can help your friend, you can even aid the asshole you don't like. Don't do it directly, do something. If he's in stress, help him. You'll feel so much better. And that's the real last word I'm going to say to you on the end of this. It's like this. You want to feel really good? Do something without expecting anything back. Do it when no one's looking. Do it and watch the smile on the face of the person you gave it to who doesn't even know you was you. The benefit from that is take your fucking ego and say, hey, did you appreciate what I did to you? No, that's not the point. The exercise is for you to give to someone who, best if they never know you gave it to them. It's just something that you know you did as a good person. You get it? Got it? Good. Al Graham, Coronado, California.